And leading into this fight, it's been stated that you've been flying under the radar with your 8-fight win streak. You're now on the cusp of a title fight, all but confirmed with a win like that. Do you think it's now going to be impossible for you to fly under the radar the way you like it?
I don't think so. Not with a win like this. And speaking to Hunter earlier in the cage or just after the fight, I told him that, I asked him to fly me to Vegas. He said, sweet, all good. So we're good now. We're going to fly to Vegas. And then I also said, then and there, but I didn't confirm, and I said I will be the backup for that fight.
And nearly all your KOs have come from you being rushed. You catch them on the way in. It's well known about you. What do you do that still convinces these fighters to rush in and try to catch you when they know that's going to happen?
Yeah, I think every fight is different. With this particular fight, with every fight, I dictate the pace. I make them feel like I make them feel like they've got something going until they don't. So, and I knew with Dom that he would walk into something. He walked into I think it was a jab or the hook at first. He felt the power, and I saw it in his eyes that he didn't want to do that again. And then the second time, I knew that I would follow up with a 2. So he did that again, and then that's when I followed up with a 2. I saw him fall, and then finished the job.
Yesterday at the the ceremonial weigh-ins at the end, you had an amazing sign-out. But for the international stage, outside of New Zealand, would you like to explain what kefe means?
I didn't say that.
The comments all say it means brother.
Brother, it means brother, that's it.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, brother. Kefe.
Carlos, you mentioned the backup spot. Break that down for us, man. Obviously, what made you want to ask for that spot next weekend?
I'm here to break records, man, and this is what I want to do. I don't think anyone has. I don't think from the top of my head is. I don't think anyone has fought a fight and then also the very next weekend fight for the title. That's what I envision. That's what I feel like can happen. So I put it in the air. I said but I just want to be there. I want to be there anyway at first, but then if they can make me the backup, that'd be awesome. If anyone falls out, then I'm there. I'll get the job done.
That would require you to make weight. Tell me, how you're feeling physically? Obviously, it was a pretty good night at the office, and would you be willing to cut weight so soon after just fighting?
Too easy, yeah, for sure. I can definitely do it. I am sitting at about 102 right now, and to make 93 would be easy. And you gotta do those things. And again, it's not like a typical fight camp and fight. This is for the title now, and this is not only that, but it's fighting a fight in the top 5, but then also the very next week fighting for the title. So this is different. This is breaking the rules, and I like doing that.
You told me that you'd be excited to potentially fight Ankalaev, but of course a fight with you and Pereira would be really, really exciting as well. Out of the two, who do you think will come out on top if they do end up fighting and you don't get a chance to be the backup, don't get a chance to step into UFC 320?
Yep. I think both guys would be massive for sure. Fighting Pereira would be historical, massive. He's got a big following. Everyone loves the guy. And finishing someone like him would be awesome or fighting someone like him would be great on its own. But then when you look at Ankalaev, who's been dominant and he's also beaten Pereira. You beat someone like him, it just means you're at the top. It means no one can touch you. And that's what I want. I want to make sure I beat the best. So if you want to be the best, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, I'm the man.
Last one from me.
I don't even have a title. I'm the man.
Last one from me. This was a historic night for your team. I know it was asked right at the beginning how you felt about the victorious night, but for City Kickboxing to be the premier team in the world and then to come out here today, have this many wins at the elite level, but also most importantly with debutants and new names as well. Break down how proud you are to be a part of a team like CKB, and also I guess the secret, like, what do you think is the secret behind you guys being able to be so dominant for so long with so many different fighters? Because I think it's pretty historical what you guys have been able to achieve.
I think it's no secret. It's just hard work. Honestly, we work really hard. I think a lot of guys that come into the gym, they don't last very long because of the amount of work we do. We really do work hard. And at my age, I'm 34, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I can keep this up, because you've got the younger guys who are quickly evolving, quickly just getting up top, and I'm learning to adapt to the training, and doing whatever I can do to make sure that my age doesn't catch up too much. But I'm 34, but I feel young. I feel young. I look young. But again, you've got the younger guys who are just they're biting at the ankles. So we've got to keep sharp. It's just hard work, man.
Thanks, man.
Just down here, Carlos. Talking about the performance tonight and the fight, they were talking about it on commentary before the shot, that it seemed like both guys were kind of biding their time, waiting for kind of something to happen before eventually that shot was there. Did you know that eventually that opportunity for that shot would be there?
Well, for the backup? Oh, sorry.
To end the fight tonight.
To end the fight? Oh, yeah. Yeah, my mission or my goal with Reyes was to box him. I put that in the air throughout fight week, but I'm not sure you've seen it. But yeah, I wanted to box him, and that was for Reyes. Yeah, that's it.
The last...
I got to think about my fight next weekend, so I don't want to share too much.
The last few performances had gone the full distance tonight. Doesn't make it out of the first round. How good is it to get a stoppage again?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, everyone talks about this fighting Jan and going 3 rounds with him. It's like I dictate the pace. I wanted to get those 3 rounds with Jan. He's a hard guy to finish, but again, I'm trying to save the body to make sure that when I get to the top, I can remain at the top for as long as I can, and the body doesn't have to take all that wear and tear. So I dictate the pace of the fight, and with every single fight I've been in, and I've never been put in any position where I'm going on the back foot unless I make it happen. So that's the mission with every single fight. Every fight camp is different for me, and I treat it that way.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
And Carlos, I mean, your teammates obviously did really well tonight as well. Do you celebrate tonight, or do you no after party? Do you go home?
I won't celebrate tonight. I won't celebrate. I mean, I will celebrate the boys. I mean, I'll turn up to Crown and do my thing, but then also I'll keep it light and keep it honest, though. You know, got to express a bit, and then just got to be careful of the weight. Make sure that I don't go too much over 110 kgs. But I know because I think I started at 114 kgs. This is only about 6 weeks ago, and I know I can still cut that weight. So I'm now about 100 kgs. Probably down to 98, 97 now after this fight. But I lose pretty quickly, lose the weight pretty quickly. So yeah, it's all good.
So has that been confirmed to you? Like, are you pretty much taking that as gospel? You will be the backup?
Not 100% confirmed, but
Confirmed to you?
Confirmed to me. That's it. I just have that feeling. But the boys have, or the boys at the top have said that we'll fly to Vegas. They'll put me on the jet. They'll put me on the jet plane, and we're off.
Do you now, like, when you see Izzy now, do you kind of feel like you're about to become like the main character of City Kickboxing now?
There's only one Izzy, but I tell you what, like, it's. I think there's so much more to come from City Kickboxing, and it's nice that we have those guys to emulate and to be able to work off. So it's been nice to be in the background.
And apologies if you've already said this, but did you have a prediction for Ankalaev and Pereira?
No prediction at this point. But I mean, I feel like nothing changes in that fight. And yeah, I wish the boys all the best of luck for their fight. And I'll be there. I'll be there to witness it. And that's the coolest thing is actually just going there and being a part of that event and just seeing it from my own eyes.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Carlos, can I just ask, do you know what day yet you'll fly? When you intend to go?
I don't know yet, but I'm here till Wednesday. I'm here in Perth till Wednesday, so I'm good with that. And I want to, hopefully we've got enough good weather still until Wednesday. Spend a bit of time here, go to the beach and enjoy it. And then I'll head home. From home, then I'll go to Vegas. So I think they might be organising a jet for me. I'm just putting that in the air too. From New Zealand, so from New Zealand back home. Oh, sorry, to Vegas.
And can I just ask your thoughts around the mindset of saying you want to back up, given that tonight you virtually guaranteed yourself to be next, with a good preparation and everything else? Why is it that you would go, well, I would go on a couple of days' notice and do it, when you've basically tonight guaranteed yourself time to organise that next fight?
Because I don't think anyone's done that before, and I'm here to break those records and just break the rules, man. That's what it's about, is doing those things, and that's what that puts eyes on you.
And just one more, I know talking to Submission Radio through the week, Reyes said of you basically that you were winning quietly, that you hadn't had any, I think he said you hadn't had any signature wins. I know you didn't sort of engage through the week, but I wonder now afterwards what you made of those comments, and if they were added fuel for what came tonight.
Yeah, I think he was just being honest, and I have been flying under the radar for a reason, and that's just strategy, to make sure I get to a point, and because when I'm fighting someone, I'm watching their every move, and I know Reyes did the same. His brothers were watching my socials. They were keeping an eye, and I was like, these guys, come on. But they were doing what I do, and I respect that, and that's cool. So yeah, I think it just sets me up for this next fight, and I can see it. I can see it happening.
Thanks, mate.
Dave Shaw was in here earlier, and they're thinking about coming to Australia multiple times next year. But I mentioned with the surge of City Kickboxing's new fighters, Michelle Montague as well, the card in Auckland is no better time than now. What's your thoughts on the UFC coming back to New Zealand, and would you like to be on that card?
Yeah, for sure. It's always been something that I've always dreamed of fighting in New Zealand, and maybe in Mount Eden. That'd be awesome. Sorry, Eden Park. That'd be awesome. And for it to come back to New Zealand would be great. I mean, it's honestly no different to it being in Australia, because I feel like it's pretty much the same thing. But they haven't been back to New Zealand for such a long time that it's due to happen.
Cheers, bro.
Thank you.